You got me living only for the night. Before the morning comes, the story is told. You take myself, you take my self-control. Another night, another day goes by. I never stop myself to wonder why. You help me to forget to play my role. You take myself, you take my self-control. I live among the creatures of the night. I haven't got the will to try and fight.
ready on the TVs? We'll start with the post-game press conference. Coach, whenever you start with an assessment from the game, English or Spanish? You can do it in Spanish. Good evening, everyone. We have to congratulate Real Madrid for the good game that we've played. It was a bad start from our side. We were soft on defense in the first quarter. It was a shooting foul on our side, and we cannot play like that, not in this competition. And this is a problem. Aside from that, we didn't have a lot of good plays mentally. We didn't deliver on our game plan today, and that was very tough from us. In the second half, we changed things. We were making some silly fouls at the end, and then we managed to defend where Real Madrid had 4-point advantage. They had a good offense. They drained the three-pointer, and that's it. So congrats to Real Madrid for the win. Thank you, coach. Questions for the coach, name and the company that you represent, please. Hi, Celco. Sergio Martinez for Spare Sports. I would like to ask you about the center position. Tyreek Jones seems it's there, but there's not a lot of rotation in that spot. I don't know if the team is looking in the market, or what do you believe that the team can improve in those interior positions? We are looking from the summer. From summer we are looking a center, and there's not a big one because everybody is waiting for the NBA contracts. We all know that we are missing a big man, especially due to injuries, because we had a preseason in the injury preseason, also the Australian run. Basically, we played with only one big man those friendly games. So not having all of them, we are just still looking. How do we do that? I don't know. But it's evident that we are missing a big man. Hi, Telco. A question by Agencia F. The teammate, my colleague wanted to ask you about Isaac Bonga. We have seen him reach high levels defensively with Germany, with the national team, and you were really soft on defense today. Do you have the feeling that this is a player that is not having the potential, the defensive potential? You are talking about Bonga or the whole defensive team? Bonga has played extraordinarily. Maybe not today, but he is someone who works for the team, and he is an example for everyone else. He had an off night like today, but as I've said before, I'm really happy for the excellent player that he is. Any further questions? Thank you so much. Good evening. will start with an assessment from the coach and then questions from the journalist. Well, I think that we have to be satisfied for winning against a solid team, a talented team, or well organized like Partizan. We have to be happy to extend the good minutes that we had on both sides of the court, for seeing new players that are growing little by little in terms of individual contribution. I believe that the miscommunications that we had, especially in a moment of the game where those miscommunications are normal for this point, we have to acknowledge that, but we have to handle those situations better. We have the enough experience to handle those miscommunication moments, especially with the experienced players, that in those moments they surely have to maintain the control of the game, or at least damage limitation, because negative moments arrive in every single game. You cannot go against any other team in the Euroleague like Partizan that everything is gonna flow well like in the first 30 minutes, but you could do better. And I believe that defensively we have struggled a bit with some consecutive turnovers that could have been avoided, but defensively the players have to do damage limitation, try to avoid that being scored 30. So instead of being 30, 22, which is a high number for us, and the game is not dangerous on any single time. But there are more positive things to take from this game, and so we have to rest as much as possible so that we can face another even harder game. Questions for the coach. State your name and the company that you represent, please. Hi Sergio, good evening. A question by Real Madrid Television. Congrats for the win, a third win in Europe. I would like to focus on Maledon, not only about due to that three-pointer in the end of the game. It's because you also said in the preview yesterday that even though he wasn't 100%, it's important to recover a player like him. He had a performance despite that. What have you liked the most about him? Well, I think he has played with personality, understanding what the team needed, scoring very important points. He has played the minutes that we expected him to play. I believe that throughout the weeks we were aware that we were lacking in ball handling. We have realized that what that meant for us with having Teo Maledon for us. He can improve defensively due to his physical conditioning, but we are still satisfied for this first game that he has played, and we are knocking on wood that he has that continuity and he can add the next game. Another question by Cadena Ser. Realizing all those 10 minutes and damage limitation, maybe one of the things that leave you most happy is the fact that you have resisted in the tough moment where Partizan almost came back. Is that the moment that you are most happy about? Well, I think it's important that during these moments, we do not get carried away by nerves, and we have seen that. But still, that there are some players that step up with this character and personality and can lower all those things. If we are thinking about all those players that had those both bad moments, in that bad moments, it's something that happens just once. But as a team, we have to be capable to do that. We are still not there. We are still realizing when we have this miscommunication, and maybe it lasts longer than it should. That's why it's October, and when we have a high level, then it will come. It will surely come. Hi Sergio, a question by Agencia F. I would like to ask you about the defensive work of the team, especially when Tavares is not on the court. I don't know if it's one of the things that worries you the most and one of the things that you're working more towards when Eddie is not on the court, and how does the team need to perform when Tavares is not defensively there? Well, it's an old story. We have an important player that is important in both sides of the court, but I would say that he's the defensive anchor. Obviously, Partizan has attacked with fours, with power forwards that were behind the three-point line, creating certain problems. I think the zone defense has maintained that at bay, but we still need that those experienced players can change that momentum, so that players, for example, these players can defend shorter players, and we trust that they can do this. Another question.
Hola Sergio,
Hi Sergio, another question by OKDI. Congrats on the win. Those players that need to step up, maybe you referred about Usman Garuba and Bruno Fernando. How do you see them today? And do you think that Tavares may be the fittest player in these first few games? Well, it's difficult to say. Especially those players that have been able to train more and have been able to play the longest without injuries, and that those players that are at high level. Having said that, Eddie is fit, and it is true that when he's not on the court, Usman and Garuba and Bruno Fernando will be there, and they have that privilege that they can be trusted, and they have the trust from their teammates, so that in these moments where Eddie is not on the court, to at least maintain the defensive line. Those are not the moments where you build on a lead, maybe not that, but at least maintain what do you have already built. I think today it wasn't a problem from them. The problem was that we have turned the ball over in consecutive moments, and we have started losing our trust. And also they have built on that. They have come back with very important shots, attacking the rim with more confidence, and taking advantage of some relaxation moments that we had. Last question. Hi, another question by Sphere Sports. Congrats on the win. I would like to ask you about Trey Lyles. He's been a player that everyone is falling in love about him, one of the defensive anchors of this team. But as a coach, what do you see that Trey can improve, or maybe he can give to this team more than he's already doing to this season? Well, Trey has adjusted really well to the team in basically every single aspect. He's an experienced player, not only technically but also mentally. He has understood things quicker than even some players that were here along longer. So that's something that you see. That IQ, the basketball IQ that he possesses. But it's also true that he's coming from the NBA. You know it about he's been playing. He's not been playing during the 6 months, and you know it defensively. It's a relatively short period because he hasn't been here from the beginning. But since he's understanding things in the sense that he knows how we play, he's basically off the charts, and he's been very quick in that. So physically he still has to grow, and it is something that it will reflect and it will impact defensively. Thank you so much, Sergio. Good evening, everyone.